Today I'll be doing some re-explanation on data validation. So Frank has covered a little bit of intro for you on Google Sheets. Now we are having the same thing on the Excel application. So how do you go about this? Now, when we say data validation in the context of Microsoft Excel is what? Is what we call data control, right? Data validation in Excel context, we can call it data control. That is, you are controlling how and the type of input that you have on your spreadsheet, how it is being entered, what is entered, what you are allowing, and what you are not allowing, right? Those are it's like you are setting rules, on how best to manage data input on your spreadsheet. So that's like the simplest way I could explain it, right? And you can say it's like data control, right? It's like data management, data control, trying to make sure that you have the main purpose is just to make sure that there's data quality. That is, you have at least a very little percentage of error on your data, because the more you have errors, the more it, you know, reduces your data quality, and at the same time, that might even affect your reporting or whatever you are doing with that data, right? So now let's start. Now let's assume that on this gender column, right? On this gender column, I want to validate the gender column in such a way that the only thing that I will allow on this column is only male and female that I have here, right? Is only going to come from this list alone. If you enter any other thing that is not on this list, that is not male or female, is not going to allow you to enter it. I hope it's clear. Is it clear to us, please? These are the responses. Is it clear?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Please, you can be saying yes on the chat section, so I will know that I'm not, talking to myself alone. Okay. So now let's validate this gender column. So the first rule is that anywhere you want to validate, make sure that you highlight it first. So I highlighted gender column. Now, the next thing I will do is to go to my data under my submenu, under my menu item rather. I'll click on my data, right? Now, when I click on my data, I will look for data validation on this part here. I'm seeing data validation here, right? When you over your cursor on here, you will see data validation. You will see a drop down, depending on the Excel version you are using. You will see a drop down, right? Click on drop down, you will see data validation. Data validation. Now, click on data validation. Now, you will see this validation box come out like this. This is where you set the rules, you pick your whatever stuff you want to do. This is where you do all of the changes that you want to add, right? Now, the first thing that you will see is your settings. Now, before I continue, there are two types of data validation. There's the standard data validation. You can write that down. And we have the in-cell drop-down data validation. Now, the standard data validation is the one that we want to do now, right? We'll first do that one before we now move to the in-cell drop-down data validation. Now, it's very simple. Now, you know that I've highlighted my gender column, and I've already said that what I want to validate inside that column is only this male and female. Now, under my settings, I will see validation criteria. Now, it says allow. What do you want to allow? What you want to validate? Is it a list? Is it a whole number? Is it decimal? Is it date? Is it time? Is it text length? Is it a custom one? What do you actually want to validate? Right? Now, from this list, what do you think will be the answer? What do I want to validate? Sorry?
List.
I didn't hear you well. Is it your volume or what?
Length.
Text length. Is that your final answer?
Yes, to me, yes.
List.
Okay.
Or list.
Any other person?
Or say list.
Sorry?
A list.
List.
You said text length, and I'm saying list now. You must pick one now.
No,
Ah,
the other guy said text length, so I'm saying a list. We are two different people.
Oh, two different people. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So why did you say list, sir? Tell me.
Probably because there is, like, let's say a two variable under gender, which is male and female.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there'll be a drop down for the list then.
You
I don't
just
know if I'm
feel, you
correct.
are not speaking like you're sure.
No, I'm not sure. So just a wide guess.
So you just feel list is the answer. Abi. Any other person?
Okay, let me. The reason why is that the gender is right. Test is like a letter, so that's why.
But what you want to
That's why I
validate
think.
there is text now.
Sir?
What you want to validate to there is text now.
Yes.
Okay. Any other person?
yes, it
What
is
do you
a
think?
list because
Okay.
it's containing more than two items. Okay, it's containing more than one item.
It contains more than one item.
That's why it is a list.
Things we're supposed to do for inside marriage. They're not doing for.
Okay. So that's why it's a list, Abby. Any other person? Any other person? Okay. So the final answer is list because it's a list of items, right?
Exactly.
Very simple. Now, here you are going to see two options: ignore blank and insert drop down. Don't forget that the type we are still working on is the standard one. We are not doing insert drop down for now, right? So you uncheck this insert drop down, you uncheck it. Now, what this ignore blank means is that in your list, oh, let's assume that there's a blank in between your lists. Maybe for example, now after male, there's a blank cell before female, right? And don't forget that you are referencing this place as what you want to validate, right? So let's assume that there is a blank cell in between the lists where you are validating from. So the best way to just solve that issue is to check ignore blank. But if there are no blanks in between your list, you could just uncheck that too. Is it clear? So that you understand what these two means, right?
Please, come again, sir.
I said the one we are working on now is the standard data validation. I said there are two types. We have the incel drop down, and we have the incel drop down and the standard. The one we are doing now is standard. It's not incel drop down. So that's why we must uncheck the incel drop down for now, right? Because we are not doing incel drop down. The ignore blank, what this ignore blank means is that, let's say, I'm validating male and female, Abby, under the gender column. That's what we want to do. We are validating male and female under the gender column, right?
Yes.
Now, let's now say from this list now, we now have a blank cell in between male and female. Maybe after male, the next cell is blank. Then the next one is now female. You know, there's a blank cell in between the two genders that we want to validate from, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now, what we're not trying to say is that, sorry, please, I'm coming, please. Sorry, guys. Something came over. I had to attend to. So sorry. So I was explaining that let's assume that there's now a blank cell in between your list. So what this ignore blank will do is that this ignore blank will now ignore that blank cell that you have from your list. But if you don't have any blank in between your list, you can just uncheck it. Is it clear now, Madam Yemisi?
Yes, it's clear.
Can everybody hear me? Is it clear? It's clear, Abby.
Yes.
So this
Yes.
in-cell drop down is another type of validation, but we are not doing that one now. We are not doing that one yet. Right?
Yes.
The one we are doing now is the standard validation. But don't worry, by the time we finish it, you understand the difference between the two, the in-cell drop down one and the standard. So now you pick list in this allow. The next thing is now to pick your source. This what you want to validate. Where is this coming from? You said that it's a list here, right? It's a list, right? Where is it coming from? That's when you now go and you click on this source here and highlight male and female, right? You highlight what? Male and female. Now you are done with your settings. Now input message. Well, you can ignore this part. Let's go to error alerts. Now in this error alert, there are three styles. You look at the drop down here. We have the stop, we have the warning, and we have the information. We have stop, we have warning, and we have what? Information. Now, let me tell you what this three does. If I click on stop, if I pick stop, and I press OK, if I enter anything that is not male, that is not female, stop will not allow me enter it at all. If I pick the other one, warning, it will only warn me and tell me what you are typing or what you've typed is not part of what you validated, right? It's not part of what you validated. Do you still want to continue? It will give you two options. Either you pick yes or you pick no, right? Now, the other style, information. What this one does, sorry? What this one does is that this one will allow you, this one will just inform you and say, what you are inputting is not part of what you validated, but it will not stop you from entering that in, right? That's for information. Stop, don't forget, it will stop you entirely to not allow you to type that in. The other one, the warning, will warn you, but will still give you option of yes or no. Then the information will only tell you, but it won't stop you from typing that in. That is not part of what you validated. Please, I hope it's clear before I go to the practical aspect. Is it clear? For the style. Is it clear, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it's clear.
Okay, so let's now practicalize it now. So now I click on stop, right? I can put my title. I can say stop entering rubbish. For example, my error message might say use exactly what you validated. Good, right? Then you can click on OK. Use exactly what you validated. Then click on OK. Now, let's try it out. On my gender column now, I type male, no issue. I type female, no issue. Let's now say I want to type something like DED, and I didn't validate that. I enter. What is it saying? It's giving me the error title. Stop entering rubbish. Use exactly what you validated. If I click on retry and I press enter, it does not mean that it will not still allow me until I clear that DD that I typed. It will not allow me to enter it at all. Is it clear? You see now? It's just saying retry, retry, retry. retry. So if I click on cancel now, that's where that box now stop coming, right? Now let me go back again. Let me go back again to my validation and change this style to warning now. Let me now change this style to warning and press OK. Right? Now let me now type mail again. Now it doesn't, so this thing is not like case sensitive. So if what I'm validating from is in capital letter, all true. If I type mail in small letter, it will allow me, don't get that one wrong, right? Now, if I now type the same DED again, that is not part of what I validated, and I press enter now. Now, see what warning will bring. To still bring my title, my error alert title, stop entering rubbish. This is exactly what you validated. It's now asking you, do you want to continue, even though this thing is not part of what you validated for this column, but do you still want to continue? Is that you pick yes or you pick no? If you pick no, it means that it will not allow you typing that DD at all. But if I pick yes, that I should continue, despite the fact that it's not part of what I validated, then I can press yes, then it will allow me. Is it clear? Then it will allow me. That is, who is drawing something on my screen? Who is someone?
I saw him, sir.
Okay. So that is information. Now so that is warning rather. Now let's now move to information now on the style. So I click on information and I press enter. Now, let me now try to type DED again. You see that this one is telling me stop entering rubbish. Use exactly what you validated. But it does not mean that you don't allow me, it will allow me. That's the difference between the three error styles. We have stop, we have warning, and we have information. Stop will not allow you typing that in at all. Warning will warn you first. We'll tell you, do you want to continue, yes or no? You pick yes, it will allow you continue. If you pick no, it will not allow you to continue. But information will only tell you, but it cannot stop you from entering what is not validated. So please, is it clear to us?
Yes.
Any other person, is it clear?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
It is clear, right?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, boss.
Thank you. Now,
Yes.
the one we just did now is the standard validation, the standard one. Let me delete this one. I highlight again. I go back to my validation. I click on data validation. Right? Now, you know, when we were doing these settings here, we pick list, Abby. We pick our source, right? Now, we now want to do the incel drop-down type. I think that was the one that Frank taught you guys last week. The incel drop-down type, you can now click on the insert drop-down here, like this. Now, for the insert drop-down type, you will check this incel drop-down, right, before you press your OK. Now, look at what happened. If I click on one cell, you will see a drop-down beside that cell where you can pick male and female. So for this one, you will be the one picking from the drop-down, right?
Yes.
You will be the one picking like this from the drop-down. That is the incel drop-down data validation. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand what incel drop-down means and the standard validation? And do you understand when we pick ignore blank? When we say ignore blank, I hope we now understand what it means. Is there any question so far? Before we move ahead.
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, ask your question.
Okay, my question is last week I asked a question
Okay.
regarding, you know, this incel drop down that you just explained, male and female.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been able to use a kind of Google Sheets whereby that place that we click, it comes as a calendar. Maybe when you want to put dates.
Okay.
Okay, so I was asking last week that how do we put that date there, that calendar, so that maybe when you tick that insert drop down, instead of bringing male and female, it should bring a form of calendar whereby we can select the date so that they won't have to be entering the date. So I don't know if it has to do with it comes along with this topic of data validation or it's going to be treated later.
Okay, you
So I
know
was
what?
just asking.
Let's try and see. I'm not sure if it works in Excel. You know that one is Google Sheets. Frank, you are on the call,
Oh,
Abby.
okay. So it's only for Google Sheets.
Yeah, let me see if it works for Excel. So let me go to my data validation. Let me pick dates on this one now. So to tell me, okay, I can see different options here. And I will say greater than or equals to, let me see, for example, I want my start date to be when. So I want my start date to be, what's today is 13th, Abby? 13th is 2024, 04, 13th. Okay, I press OK. If I come here, okay, let me do insert drop down for it. Let's see. Oh, there's no insert drop down there. So it means that the way it works on Excel is different. Frank, are you there? So let's say I'm typing a date that is lower than that date. Let me see. It will not allow me. Okay. So I think the way it works, can you hear me, man? Hello?
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, the way it works on Excel and what's it called? And Google Sheet is different. Frank should show us that after my section here. Frank, are you there? He was on the call now. I don't know when he dropped again. Okay, let's continue. So for Excel, can you see my screen? When you are validating dates like that, you pick date from this allow, right? You pick dates. Now on the data here, it's telling you that how do you want that date to be structured, right? Is it date in between this date and that date, right? You pick between, it will tell you to pick the start date and the end date. You can pick not between. You can see equal to, you can see not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than and equal to, less than or equal to. So that is the options you have for the one on Excel when it comes to dates, right? It's not the same way it works for, but we can also explore that after this section. Is it clear? Now, another thing I want to show you guys is that let's say you validate something on the column or group of cells, and you now want to remove you want to clear your validation away from that column or that group of cells. What you do is just to come to this clear all that you have here, this clear all here. You click on the clear all, right? You click on the clear all and you press OK. That has removed any kind of validation you've done on that column or that group of cells. Is it clear to us, please? Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Everybody, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now I have a class work for us. Who's with their laptop? I want somebody to share their screen. Olatunji Yusuf, are you there, sir? Can you share your screen?
Yes, I'm there, but I'm not with my laptop. I'm using my phone.
Okay. What about me? We're having Miriam here. Okay. Madam Yemisi. I'm saying Fumi. Can anybody share
using
their...
my
I'm not
phone.
with my laptop. I'm using my phone.
Why's everybody using their phone now? You are meant to practicalize this now. You're meant to be using your laptop. Madam Yemisi.
I'm using my phone. The thing is that laptop consumes data a lot. That's
Yeah.
my own everything. So
I'm with
I'd
my
rather
laptop.
use my phone. Okay, somebody's
Okay,
laptop.
Mr. Jami, you're at your system, Mabi.
Yes, sir.
Please share your screen. Let me stop sharing. So I want you to also do like a classwork now. So let's do some validation.
Sorry, I'm trying to check. Oh, I can share the screen here.
Okay. You will see it at the down part of the menu. You will just see share screen.
Hold on, please. Okay. All right. Yeah, can you see it now?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
You can't see your screen now.
Okay.
Oh, it's just coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can close your chat, please. Okay. Good. Yeah. So now I want you to validate the department list in that department column.
Okay.
I want you to use stop as the arrow style.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. You didn't. It's not everything that you highlighted. Go back.
Okay, they have to get so through down.
It's remaining one cell. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I using the drop down or?
I gave you because you're still asking me a question.
No, like
It's not what for you now.
okay, you said they actually two
Okay,
type of
standard.
validation.
Do the standard. This is standard validation.
Okay.
Do the standard validation.
So is it the stop or which one am I using for?
I said you stop, yes.
Okay.
You are using stop. Give it a title and a message.
This is stop.
Good. Thank you, sir. So you can press OK now.
Yeah.
Now try to type accounts now. Let's see. In small letter.
Okay, all in small letter.
Yes, all in small letter. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Done that.
Okay. Type production, all in capital letter. Now type driver. Next one. What happened, sir?
Yeah, it stopped the operation.
Why did it stop the operation?
Because of the data validation.
Okay.
On it
You
that
know that you done validation, but why is that thing they give you stop?
Because what we validated, the list of items we validated.
Yeah.
The driver is not on the list.
Yes, we know, but it might still allow you on some conditions. But why is not allowing you at all?
It's because of the style, which is the stop which you used.
Okay, the error style.
Yeah, the error style. Yeah.
I want us to be using the technical terms.
Okay.
The error style that we are using. That's why we are not seeing. It's not allowing us at all. Now change that. Highlight again. Change that error style to warning. Let's see what happens. Change it to warning and press OK. No, leave that part. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Now type driver again. Press enter. What happened now?
It's warning us, but at the same time, it's giving us an option to either go forward or stop the operation.
So either go forward or stop the operation. So
Yes.
if you click on yes or click on no, what will happen? What's the difference between the two?
If you click on yes, the driver will
Mhm.
stay. But if you click on no, it clears off.
It will not stay, right? Now click
Yeah.
on no, let's see. But driver is still there. Press enter again.
Okay,
That
that
means
should
you
be
have to
okay.
clear it by
Opposite.
yourself.
Okay.
So click on no again. And clear the driver away. And press enter now. Go back there again. Type the driver. And click on yes this time around. Let's see what happens. Click on yes. And what
Okay.
happens?
Yes.
It still allow you. Highlight
Yeah.
again and change to information. Now change it to information now.
Yeah.
And press OK. What do you see? Clear driver again. Clear driver.
Okay.
Delete it and type it again. And press enter. What happened?
It just gave a warning that the driver is not on the list. Yeah.
Yeah. Press OK. So even if we press cancel, driver will still remain. Should we try it?
Okay.
Delete driver. Delete driver. Type driver again. Press enter. Click on cancel. You see the driver is still there.
Yeah.
So then you press OK. Now explain to me what's the difference between stop forwarding and information from your own understanding.
Okay. Basically, stops the operation once the what you're inputting is not on the list you validated it with. It stops it and it will move. It won't give an option to either go forward or stop or accept or not accept. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The second one, which is the warning.
Yeah.
We warn you that what you're trying to impute, it's not on the list. But at the same time, you can either leave it there or take it away. And the information basically just give you the information that it's not on the list, but you can leave it, but it leaves it there automatically.
It allows you. Please don't use the word leave it.
Okay, yeah.
It allows you.
It allows you to like leave it there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it not still clear, guys? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Any other person that is not clear to, they can talk now.
Very clear. Very clear. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sir, I just want to ask a question.
Okay, ask question, Mr. Fanny.
Okay. Why are we not using test?
Why are we not using what?
Test.
We can't use text because that one is just text length. The length of the text that you can input is what that one means.
Please, sorry. I can't hear you, sir.
Please, can you sit down somewhere, sir, and hear me, sir?
Yes.
I can hear you opening and closing the door. This is what I'm saying. If you pick text length, that one is just telling you that you'll be the one to set the length of the text that you can type inside the cell. That one is not like list that you validate exactly what you want inside. That one is just the length of text. So it's different.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
It's clear, sir.
Yes, I have a question, please.
Ask your question now.
All right. Okay. For me, I would say that, okay, or should I just say, as a data analyst, when are we supposed to know when to choose the error style? Because I just feel that stop should be the only option.
Yes.
Because I see no reason why we should have warning and information. So as a data analyst, when am I supposed to know that for this particular data validation I want to do on this data set or whatever, what data what's it called again? Error style am I supposed to use? That's my question.
Okay, good, very good question, man. So now that's why I will say that it all still depends on what the data you are capturing, right? So stop is still the best. It's still the best. How will I put it? Say, stop is still like the best practice, right? But there might be a situation whereby, let's say, there's a new update or something, right? And for that update, you've not yet updated your list, right? So you are still allowing your users to input that for now until when you come back and adjust it from your validation, and you cannot take it back to stop. So maybe there's some things that you need to allow for a while, even though it's not part of what you validated. It might happen. So it's a context thing, right? So depending on the situation and depending on what you are capturing, determines whether you allow them to still input some things that are not what you validated, or you just restrict them to stop alone. Bam, shikina. You understand? Madam, hear me see?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It's clear.
Any other person? Any question? So, Mr. Samuel,
Yes,
now
sir.
go back and validate this your department now as in-cell job now.
Do you mean?
Please,
Okay.
I'm using my phone. No.
Okay.
Oh, who shared? Mr. Jami, rather. Sorry.
All right.
I've had a mix-up on the name. Sorry. So change this to in-cell drop down and press OK. So they can now pick from the drop down.
Yeah.
So click on the empty ones and just pick from the drop down.
Okay.
Just pick randomly. So that's the in-cell drop down, guys. That's the in-cell drop down type for validation. So is it clear, guys? Standard and in-cell drop down. Now let's do this now. Mr. Jami, you go to the staff number. Go to the staff number.
Staff number.
Highlight the column. Okay. Now I want you to validate that column in such a way that the staff number you can input will only be between 101 to 106. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Let me see you try your best now.
Okay, between, right?
I don't know. I'm giving you a test. Yeah. Between 101 and 106. Okay.
Sorry, just leave it. Yeah,
okay.
Don't.
Oh, yeah, now try it now. Type number, type the one you don't, type the one that is not there. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
If you still want to continue, yes, no. Now go back to your validation box. Highlight and go back to the validation box. There's somewhere I'm going. Now go to settings. Now you see that Mr. Jami picked old number, right? As long as Mr. Jami was dealing with decimal. Now go back to that list. Allow. Aha. You see that yes, we have any value. Any value means it can be anything. Whether decimal, whether text, whether percentage, whether anything. Okay. Right? We have old number, just like what Mr. Jami used now. Because I said it should validate the number between 101 and 106. He picked old number. It will give you to ask for the minimum and the maximum, right? Now you can have decimal, you can have dates, you can have time. I explained the text length. That one is just like the length of the text, right? And custom. So let's leave that part now. Close this one, Mr. Jami. Let's go to full name. Let's go and validate full name now. Close this one. Highlight full name now. Let's go and try that text length now that the other person was asking for the other time. So pick text length now this time around. So that one is that one makes sense when you're talking of maybe like typing names, right? So what's the minimum text length that you want to give, Mr. Jami? What's the minimum text length for full names, right?
Full name. Let's say minimum 15.
Okay, put more 15. Then what should be your maximum?
Let's say 30.
Okay, good. Now, what this will do is that if you are typing a name, you know, for those that have very long names,
Yeah.
like Oluwawa Pelumi Nigba Timojo, those kind of names, it will not allow you to input everything. So you have to shorten it. It's just controlling the length of your text, right? That's what this text length does in terms of validation. So for those that their surname is Otumwenwenwe, Gbemu Osas, they have this kind of long names. So this is just like a way of, controlling, the kind of input you have on that column. So now, you can press OK now. Just leave the error part for now. Press OK. Now type a name that is more than 31 in length. Let's see what happens. Why are you laughing? Okay. If you count the space in between two. Okay.
Stop.
Press enter now. You see? The name is longer than the text length, the maximum and the minimum text length that you have set or that you validated for that column. Is it clear now for the text length?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. If everybody says it's clear, then okay. First, I don't know, is Frank on the call? Frank is not on the call. We're supposed to come and show you guys that date part, but I don't know. Maybe that we postpone that.
I think I tried it earlier, but
Frank is here. Frank, are you there? Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Well done, Ross. Can you share your screen?
We having serious issue. We're having serious issue with live, but we can use someone's screen to. I don't know who is presenting, sir.
Mr. Jamiu, can you present Google Sheets?
Google Sheet. No.
Let's use Excel.
Excel doesn't have that functionality where you can see like a calendar.
Okay, let's try something.
I was showing them that the other time before you joined.
Oh, okay, sir. What was it called? I wanted also to try something with Excel, sir.
Don't worry, do it. Although I've done it before, though, but you can continue.
Okay, this is not. I think the list you can. I tried it earlier, which I'm not sure though.
No. It was it called? You won't see it in data validation. What she's asking for.
Okay.
You won't see it in data validation. Yes.
Okay.
Because data validation wouldn't even give you those options. We can only do those. What you do in data validations, if you want to see dates between, the exact data and all those are the options you have in data validation, including in even in Google Sheets. That's the same options you see. So what she wants to do is another function entirely different from data validation. So you have to first of all add it to your table before you can perform those functions she's talking about.
Okay, can you show them in because we have Mr. Jami's battery Mr. Jami's battery is not that much. So can you guys show them if you can do it for them?
I can actually plug my laptop. There's light here.
Oh, there's light. You are lucky. You get light.
We don't have lights here.
Continue. I'll mute myself in. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, Mr. Jami, please go to your file.
Okay.
Just select any cell. Select any cell, then go to file.
Yeah, right.
All right. Go to options. Okay. Go to options. That's options. Then go to customize ribbon. Where you have customized ribbon.
Yeah.
Yes. Click on developer. Where you have developer. No, by the right, you see those drop down.
If you drop down,
go down.
Okay, yeah.
Go
Is
down
it
by your right. No, by your right.
okay?
By your right, sir.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
yeah, you see developer. Select developer.
Okay.
Click on OK.
Oh.
Click on OK. Okay, check OK. Okay.
Okay.
Down.
Yeah, hold on. It was blocking it earlier.
All right, awesome. So you can see other developer in your menu, right? So you see
Yeah.
developer was not in our menu before. So if you look at after data, you see review, you see view, you see developer.
Okay.
In your menu options.
Yeah.
In your menu tab.
Yeah, this is it.
Maximize your screen. Maximize your screen so you can see very. Okay, fine. All right. So select the developer.
Yeah, it's selected already.
Okay, click on as in.
Adds in. Okay.
All right, that's great. So under as in, click on add.
No, there's nothing here to add, I think.
Don't worry, so just refresh. You know, what's it called? Is your system connected to the internet?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it has to be connected to the internet before you can work on this.
Yeah, it's connected.
Click on refresh again.
No, isn't currently available.
Okay, where you have admin manage, what's it called? Okay, you don't have access to Office. What was it called? To Microsoft Office package, right?
I'm not sure.
Because you need to have access to Microsoft Office package before you can use those options.
Sir? Your name is there. Jamil Razak is there.
Yeah, my name is there. Yeah, I have
Click
it
on
already.
that part of your name.
Okay, hold on.
No, where are you going to? That part of your name now.
Yeah.
That is the account now.
Yeah, this is the account here.
So what do you guys try to go?
Okay, boss, what's it called? The package is asking on it. What's it called? It needs to be connected directly to Microsoft, to the internet, before you can use this package. It's not on normal Excel.
Is it
all these normal Excel functions? Yeah, go to admin. Yes.
It's on admin already here now.
All right. So once you go to admin will take you to Office Store. You have to be connected to the Office Store before you can use that function.
Yeah. Don't know.
So you're supposed to see Office Store here.
There are different ways you can do admin. Close that box.
Okay.
Go to I think you already have it here now. You have come add-ins and Excel add-ins. Go to that first one, the add-ins.
The first one. This is the first.
And this one, it's not showing anything. Go to that refresh.
I've been refreshing it. It's not showing still.
As in correct.
Okay, try and see if you can. Okay.
Go to that Excel add-ins. The one that has like
yeah, this is it.
Yeah. Check the phone. This one is for VBA, the other one is for
okay, right?
Okay. So which ad you go? You want me to bring enter? Frank.
Oh, okay. It was under that add-in. We are supposed to click on that add-in again. Add-in is on your menu now. Click on it. Let's see.
Refresh now.
Refresh.
Still
okay, you know what you do? Just try and see if you can bring out what's it called? Date picker. Search for date picker there. Under that your add-in.
Date picker.
You can't search for anything. No?
I can't search for anything. Yeah.
I'm coming. I think there's a way to
Okay, just close that.
No, I'm coming. I'm trying to check. Because okay,
okay, you know what? Close this one, Mr. Jami. Go to file.
Okay.
Go to is it more? Go to more. Let me see.
Do you need option?
Options, yeah.
Yeah.
So go to add-ins.
Yeah. This is
Now
adding.
let's see, Frank, if there's the adding you're looking for here. Because now here everything
Okay,
is
sir. Yeah,
what do
the
you call that
adding
adding?
is it's just the same adding. The adding is saying that I think the adding is already there, sir.
But what I'm saying is that does it have a name?
No, it was under this adding. Once it's connected to the internet, once it's on adding, it will take you to Microsoft Office. So you can just search for what's it called, date picker there.
Date picker.
Yes. Once you search for date picker,
Oh,
this
it's not
this
on the normal
adding was supposed to.
Excel. It's not on the
No,
normal
it's not there.
Excel
It's not there.
package.
So it's an additional
Okay.
function in Office Store.
Okay, you know what, Mr. Yami, let's do this. Go to that manage. You don't close them.
Okay.
Go back to file. Yeah. Click on your addings. On that manage, the last part there. You
Yeah.
can click on that button. Click on com addings. Go. Oh, it's still showing. You can check these ones too. You might still need the chat. Just click on OK. But there's a part there, Frank, that is showing browse.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to that browse part and see.
Can you download it
Let's.
and add it? Can you download it separately?
I don't know if you can.
Let me
Okay,
see if it's
go to
possible.
that
Let me
part that is
check.
showing browse. Okay, sir.
Let me check. Date speaker, have you?
Yes, sir.
Date speaker add in.
Okay, someone say he has access to it. Let the person share his screen.
Can you share your screen?
Because once it comes to this place, you should just search for art in and you should just search for date picker. It will come up.
Okay, is the person sharing the screen now?
You can share your screen though. Kosichuku.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Sajami, thank you. You can stop sharing.
Okay.
Let's be fast so that we can finish because the class is just 1 hour. We don't want to be wasting time. Oh, one Mr. Israel Polabi is saying he has access to the date speaker too. Oh,
okay, great. This is it. So select date picker. That's it.
So you click on
so once you
add,
go to that add in, yes, sir, it will just bring you to the Office Store and you select date picker. So
that's
just
the
select
place
the
that
date
Mr.
picker.
Yami went to now.
But he's not giving him those options, sir.
Okay.
Then search for date picker.
Okay.
So you can select whatever you want to, anyone you want to use. You can select anyone you want to use on Earth.
Click on that first one, the mini calendar and date picker.
So this is what she was asking for, sir.
Okay. And I'm here, Missy, are you there? She's the one that asked for this.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
So from this place, now you can go to any cell and select the particular date you are interested in, and so just click on the cell. So anywhere you want the date to, then go to your calendar and select the particular date you want to see. The particular date, month, year, or so.
This is very, very interesting.
So it's not in that data validation option. So it's something you need to go to the office to and add by yourself, sir.
And add by the adding, okay. It's very
Yes,
interesting.
sir.
It's clear. So, but again, is it clear now? Is it clear to everybody? Is it clear?
I got confused though. I'm not so clear. I'm sorry.
Where are you confused? Where are you confused exactly, Gogo?
How it was brought here, as in
But
when you were on
that means you're not following, You didn't see the way we were doing it.
Yeah, I was there, but I don't know how it now appeared. How
They went to add in under developer. I think the first thing that you would do is to bring in your developer on the menu item. So you do that by going to go to options. Thank you. Go to add-in. Is it customized ribbon? It's still under add-in now. Go to add-ins. Let's see. Go to that manage down there. Go to come. Go to come add-ins. Click on it. Click on go. Yeah, click on go. I think this is where you bring in that. Let me confirm. Just hold on. Just hold on, please. Developer.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
So,
go back. Clear this one. Have you cancelled this one? You go back to that file. Go to options, just like you went there the other time. You go to customize ribbon. I think you were right. Under main tabs. Under the main tabs, you will not see it there. No, not there. The one beside it, customize ribbon. The one beside you see developer. No, not there. Not there. Just go down. You see developer. That's the second box. You know, there's one on the left and the right. Second one, you see developer. That's where you switch it on. Is that clear, Mr. Adeyemo? So when you now switch that on, you now go to Excel add-ins there. Click back on the Excel add-ins again. See that one? Yes. So what did we do the other time? Find more add-in in the office store, or go to store ahead. Are you seeing that, Madam? So you now go and search for date picker. Click on search date picker. Yeah. Press enter. So we now clicked on the first one. We add. Are you seeing what I'm hearing? See?
Yes, I can see it.
That was how we did it. Anybody? Any other question?
Please, why are we using date picker? Like, what's the purpose of using the date picker?
Yeah, so we are just trying to test a functionality that exists in Google Sheets, how it is being done in Excel, right? It means that you can have a calendar box like this that you can pick your date and put them inside yourself instead of typing it by yourself.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
yes, I do.
Are we in the class now? Are we done? Any question, any suggestion? So next week, Saturday, we will have Miriam. She would come and I think she's in this class. I believe she has left. I saw her the other time. So she will come and teach us basic statistics that you need, at least, for an Excel person. So, guys, see you again next week, Saturday, same time, same venue. Bye for now.